And the bank prime rate has remained unchanged at 3.25%. Yesterday, they came out with the latest numbers for last month, and it continued to be unchanged, which is great news. Lastly, the inflation rate. Are things costing us more for our customers, for ourselves? And the good news here is that inflation remains a low 2.6%. Okay? So here's my assessment. The recession is over. Now, I get it. That's going to be a little bit controversial in this group because you're going to say, Mac, you don't know my business. I don't know where my customers are. And I don't know what world you're living in. But I'm still living in the recession. The guy next door to me in my house, he's unemployed and they're about to take his house. I get all of that. But what if the condition of our business was a result of how we are running that business? What if I was to tell you that there is a company in Portland, Oregon that does $100 million a year in the window covering business? Right? Home improvement business that I just spoke to the CEO, Steve Zimmer, and he said custom decorators. Look him up online if you wish. And he told me, he said, Mac, we had the best year we've ever had in 2009. So is it the recession or is it really the way that we're managing the business? And we've got a choice in terms of how we look at and evaluate and fix where we're going. By the way, you represent the backbone of the U.S. economy. Do you know how many small businesses there are in Georgia? 750,000. That does not include 500,000 sole practitioners, people that are just self-employed on their own. Significant. Let's take one component of the business and change it. Right? It could be the hours where the shop is open. It could be the way that you approach customers. Just change one element. Here's human nature. We like to kind of go through massive changes. We'll try to work with 6 different variables, and then when things don't work out, we don't know which one failed. Right? So think in terms of fishing. I call it fishing for minnows. In the first principle, I said, play for small wins. Here's where you need some game changers. Every business needs a game changer. The challenge is it takes 12 months to bake it in the oven. So if you want a game changer, you got to start now to think about 2011. What is it that you're going to do that is going to be so different? And let me tell you, this is tough to do. I have worked with presidents of business units who will call me in and say, hey, let's sit down. All we're going to do for the next hour is think about a game changer. Okay, I'm trying to figure out how we're going to make the numbers next week. I mean, but organizations, companies, businesses that do this well succeed. Who can think of a pizza company that has done this? Domino's, right? Totally has changed. I mean, it's been written up I don't know how many times. Their business has gone up significantly, captured more share from their competitor, Papa John, right? How many would agree that acquiring new customers is more costly than growing existing customers? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, okay, maybe about 8. They have done study after study after study, and yet we have this yearning to take our customers for granted and to look for new ones. Right? We don't have to spend time with Joe. They're in with us for the long run. We need to go find some new people. We're at the show here. Maybe we'll pick up some new people, right? Great effort, no question. But don't forget about the existing customers because many of us have not identified who the anchor client is. And we all need an anchor client. In the environment that we're in, we have a tendency to combine that sales job with something else, right? Oh, they can also answer the phone. Well, they can do the customer service part. If you hire the right salesperson who's a hunter, they want to hunt. They don't give a flip about taking care of the customer, right? And frankly, that's what you're looking for. Tomorrow is the first day of spring, right? You have an opportunity to hit the restart button and to hit it in a big way, right? Folks, the recession is over. If you continue to think about how you're at the mercy of the recession, you will be left behind. Your competition will be ahead of you.